It was an early rainy morning flight from Boston to Montreal, but I did get upgraded to business class during this flight, which was nice. However, I made a huge hole in my sock, which was brand new, but there was a lot of leg room and a nice big seat pocket. Then, in the Montreal airport, I grabbed myself a coffee from Tim Hortons, of course, because it is Canada, eh? Then the flight from Montreal to Vancouver was about 5 to 6 long, grueling hours of discomfort in the back of the plane. I'm currently at the Vancouver airport. Um, my flight actually got delayed by about an hour and a half, which is good for me because that means I have time to eat. This is my first real meal of the day and it looks delicious.
All carry-on bags. Please place the items we have identified with a white tag under the seat in front of you. Thank you. Les articles sur lesquels nous avons apposé une étiquette blanche.
I forgot how much nicer international flights are. There's so much more leg room, free in-flight entertainment, and of course, a little goodie bag. This is the menu of the food they served, and it was actually pretty good. I've come a long way because as a kid, I avoided plane food and going to the bathroom on the plane like it was my job. I would just starve myself and hold it for as long as I could. I spent most of my waking hours watching whatever I had downloaded on Netflix, and the view from the window was so beautiful. Overall, the flight was really smooth, but a 10-hour flight is a long time no matter what. So I was really, really happy to see when we were almost there. After landing, getting through customs, immigration, and taking a PCR test upon arrival, I hopped into a taxi and made my way from Incheon Airport to Seoul. All right, y'all. I made it. I'm in Korea. This is really, really real. It didn't feel that real until I hopped on the last plane where there was no other stop. I was going from Vancouver to Korea and that's it. In recent years, I've gotten a little more motion sickness when it comes to planes. So I took a couple of Dramamine earlier today for the very first flight I took this morning and it lasted me the whole day. So that's great. But as soon as I landed and I could see everything written in Korean, it felt very, very real. And then me trying to communicate to get to like the taxi to get to my place, etc., definitely feels real. So there's definitely going to be a lot for me to learn in terms of like getting around and talking to people and doing things. But I'm excited to see where the next 10 or so weeks takes me. I have my suitcases laid out on the floor here because your girl is too tired to deal with it. And let me just say, I'm really happy I brought my own towel because these ones are little. If I was smart or had the energy, I would like organize everything, but unfortunately I'm not. But actually that might be a good thing because it's about 10:30 p.m. Korean time and I am tired, probably just exhausted from traveling. So I think that if I go to sleep tonight, it'll put me on the Korean time schedule and probably cut away at the jet lag. So I woke up at 2 a.m. Eastern time, flew back in time when I went to Vancouver, then flew forward in time when I came here. So I'm definitely a little bit out of whack. So if my flight from the US left at 6 a.m., I actually got to Korea around 6 a.m. the next day. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm really glad that I didn't plan anything for tomorrow just because originally I was thinking about maybe getting my hair and nails done, etc. Which who knows, maybe I still will. Maybe I'll shop or something. I don't really know. But I think right now it's probably going to be a get my shit together and maybe figure out what I want to do for the weekend just because tomorrow's Thursday, Chuseok starts on Friday. But yes, I am going to bed and I will catch you in the morning. Hi again. Okay, so it is still my first night in Korea. I thought I was gonna be able to just go to sleep and wake up on Korean time, but I can't. It is about 4:30 in the morning. I guess that thought mentality was too good to be true because I slept a lot today. I slept on every single plane I was on. So for me to come here and think that I could just sleep, 7-8 hours straight through again was very optimistic. So what am I doing now? Nothing. Watching videos on the internet, probably gonna figure out what I'm doing later today when things open. I will definitely need to figure out some transportation stuff. Also this bed here. This Airbnb is really cute. I will do a tour a little later, but the bed is a little stiff. Like I could feel the springs, okay? So it's not the most comfortable sleep, but I would like to get a couple more hours of sleep before I really like wake up for the day, but I don't know. Is it gonna go? Okay, so I'm back from my first like real night here. Yesterday doesn't count because I had just landed. But today in Hongdae, I kind of just really let myself get lost walking around and just seeing what was there and exploring. And it is beautiful. It definitely reminds me a little bit of Times Square with just all the different businesses, restaurants, a lot of foot traffic. But it seems to me to be bigger in the sense of there's so many different like alleyways and just different ways to go where it still has that feeling. But yeah, today I met up with my friend Shay, who I met through the internet, and she's also solo traveling. She'll be here for a few days and we'll probably be hanging out for a couple of them, and maybe we'll meet some new people along the way. Honestly, this is something that I'm excited about. Like meeting new people and exploring new places together is really fun for me. I think we're gonna go to the tower tomorrow. But yeah, so we didn't stay out too late today. Just after dinner, kind of walked around, had some ice cream, took some photos in the photo booth, which was hilarious. It's funny because they give you like the props to use too, but us trying to get the props on in time was a fail, super fail. But I came back to my Airbnb and tidied up because yesterday I had everything just open on the floor, like no order to it at all. But I finally organized it, and now I can give you a nice little Airbnb tour. I think this is a pretty typical like small studio apartment, but as soon as you walk in, there's this little like landing area where you can take off your shoes and you put shoes in here. I think I have, yeah, a couple pairs in there. And then there's some slippers here, but I don't want to use them. I think I'm going to buy my own. And then it comes with a little mini fridge. And there's this extra toilet paper here. I feel like there's no paper towel, so I think toilet paper is meant to be all of the above. And then some schnackies and ramen that I bought yesterday that I didn't eat, but you know, good to have. And then in the fridge, I got a tuna sandwich from the plane, yogurt that I bought and didn't eat, and some water. And then there's this stuff here. Kettle, I think this is like a hair dryer, toaster, microwave, and washing machine, laundry basket there, and there is a little kitchenette. As you can see, there's a sink here and a little burner here with some stuff. And then we come around this way. I have a little baby couch here, the bed, which, like, I'm glad the bed is pretty big, it's nice, but it's just, it ain't comfortable, okay? It's a springform mattress, and let me tell you, I can feel every single spring in it, like against my back when I lay. If there was just a mattress topper, it would be life-changing. But unfortunately, there's not, and so I gotta figure out what I'm doing. That's why my blanket is kind of folded in half, because I've been sleeping like sleeping bag style in it. Just try to add an extra layer of comfort. I only have like a week more of sleeps in this particular Airbnb, so I just gotta get through it. And then to the right of the bed is this other little coffee table, which actually goes in front of the couch, but you can't walk that way. And I have stored my suitcase under there, and every other suitcase is nested in there, so it's worked out perfect. This is kind of just my bedside table stuff. I have my Korean notebook, which I really need to practice more of, my rail journal, like a work scratch pad, and my bullet journal, and like my pencil case. I brought some crystals and tarot, a couple of purses here, obviously water, and then my backpack, which just has storage of other things, like other purses and just knickknacks. And then this table has the following. This side I think is going to be kind of my like vanity side, where I have, you know, just some like medicine cabinet stuff. Hey, and then this mirror can be done with makeup and whatnot. And then this side, I think I'm going to work on my computer here, just so I have like a quote unquote desk. And then aside from my laundry that's drying right now, I have this little table, and here is just kind of my undergarments, like bottoms that I'm pretty sure I'll be wearing, a couple of shirts here, and then this is tomorrow's outfit. That's why I hung it up. And then I just have a few other things hanging on this coat rack. Yeah, and let me tell you, I brought this towel with me. Remember I said the towels might be small, and let me tell you, they're very little. Like the size of the towels that are here are the size that I would use hanging, like to wipe your hands in the bathroom or to wipe my face. So I'm very thankful that I brought a towel with me, okay? And then this is the bathroom right here. Pretty solid cabinet, place to put stuff, sink. And then this is the shower here. So it is one of the bathrooms that has the shower attached. Just need the drains there. So yes, everything does kind of get wet, but no, it hasn't been a problem. I think when I quote unquote time my showers right, by the time I wake up in the morning, everything's dry. Like the floor is pretty much already dry from my shower earlier. All right, so that is my little Airbnb tour for you. I'm gonna be changing places quite a few times, so there'll probably be like a few tours throughout my time here in Seoul. I don't know how long I'll be vlogging before I like cut it short. I don't know if I should do it as like my first week in Seoul or something, or my first few days, or arriving in Seoul. I don't really know. So just in case I cut it short here, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.